But I just want to be clear, though, is that should we have a different moral standard for abortion than we do for people outside of the womb?
It's a question I need to think about. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
All right. In this clip, Charlie Kirk drops some bombshell claims on a woke liberal student, leaving him absolutely shook. This happened during one of Charlie Kirk's stops on his nationwide tour, where he debates college students on a variety of hot-button issues. This time, the debate was all about abortion. Let's dive into the clip and see how Charlie Kirk delivers these bombshell claims and leaves the student completely rattled.
Hello. Yeah. Okay, so I split my ticket probably around 50-50, voted for Democrats and Republicans. I am pro-choice. I just have a hard time voting for Republicans when their sole issue is being pro-life. I don't know like how to articulate it, but what's like your, I don't know, like stance or what would you say to Republicans that like they will die on the hill of it must be pro-life, there's no like pro-choice, it can't be anything but pro-life? And do you think it's worth taking down the whole Republican Party for being pro-life?
Wow. I would.
Well, you're looking at one, but that's okay. So yeah,
I would look into Margaret Sanger and what she was really about. She's the founder of Planned Parenthood.
Now, I think abortions have been a thing before the whole Planned Parenthood. It's not just.
Well, let's
Planned
talk about the
Parenthood.
United States of America, the country that you live in.
I do live here, yeah.
Okay, well then you need to look into Margaret Sanger. Look at Project
But I'm not talking
1916.
just about
Well, but
Planned
you are
Parenthood.
talking about abortion. You are talking about
Correct.
Republicans. I mean, if we don't, we need to either stand for something or you stand for nothing. If you can't protect human life, I don't know if there's anything more important to stand. I don't think there is. And if you think there is, please tell me.
yeah, and I want to hear
Okay.
you. I'm going to ask you some. Is it okay with you if I ask you a couple very simple questions? Is that okay?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not well versed.
That's okay.
completely
No,
honest.
this is as
I'm just
simple
here
as
to
it
learn.
gets because
Yeah.
you say you're pro-choice, so you've obviously thought a little bit about the topic,
Right.
right? When does human life begin?
A good question. I would say at conception.
Okay, if it's at conception,
Right.
then shouldn't it be illegal to kill the human life?
I don't know, but like it's how the circumstances come to the child being or the fetus being conceived.
No, well, okay, so the circumstances. So
Right.
that's interesting. So less than 1% of all abortions.
But I think that's important to talk about those 1%
Let's
of
get to it.
abortions.
I I believe it should be illegal in those, but I want to try to
I
first.
don't.
I understand,
Okay.
but let's work our way up to it, and maybe I can have you think differently about it.
Sure.
Would you then say we should make the abortions illegal for all the other non-rape, non-incest, non-life of the mother instances?
I can't talk to all of
Right. So,
those
but the method of
circumstances.
conception at 99.4% of the time is two people that consent to having sex. It's not rape. It's not forced.
Okay. What was the question? Like what?
No, I know, but you
what's
said
the-
method of. Would you agree that we just keep abortion legal for rape, incest, life of the mother, but illegal if it's just a form of birth control to people that say
No,
oops.
because I don't think that there's like a social net for these women. For these
Well,
people
okay,
to
so now it's a
have-
different argument. That's okay.
Okay.
So let's extrapolate that, and then I
Right.
will get to the rape issue.
It seems like there's a bit of a disconnect between this college student and Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is just trying to ask some basic questions about abortion, but the student doesn't really seem able to answer them. Honestly, it doesn't feel much like a debate if he can't respond to a few simple questions. Let's see what Charlie Kirk has to say next.
If there is no social safety net, is it okay to murder somebody if you can't afford
I don't
the
believe
child?
it's murder.
But you said it's a human life, so what is it?
Again, that was kind of more a yes or no question with the whole contraception. I'm not
Well,
like
conception, that's okay.
Conception,
So
sorry.
let me try to win you over on the rape thing,
Sure.
okay?
I'm open to like hearing.
No,
yeah.
for sure. Let's say I have two ultrasounds here. One ultrasound is a baby conceived in rape.
I also think it's important. about
Another
the woman
ultra-
who's
one second.
carrying. Okay.
Another ultrasound is a baby that was conceived in a loving couple relationship. Can
Right.
you tell which one is which?
No,
Okay. Somebody in this audience was conceived in rape. Who is it?
you can't tell.
Because human rights don't stop just based on the
Right.
method of your conception. So
But-
those as pro-lifers, we believe human rights are universal, granted by God, because we're all image bearers, made in the image of God. Therefore, your life should be protected regardless of how you came into the world.
Okay. What about? Shouldn't it be up to the woman to choose if
Okay.
she is?
But if
raped?
it's not your DNA, why is it your choice?
Because it's in your body.
Got it. So just because it's temporarily inside of you, is that your
She's
being?
caring for it. Like,
Got it. So I have a 6-month-old son.
okay.
Should I be able to murder that son?
No.
We're caring for it.
No.
So why is it the standard doesn't apply to my 6-month-old son, but it would at a 6-week baby in utero?
I don't know. I just think it should be the woman's choice.
Is it okay for?
Because the repercussions of the woman who's been raped.
Again, that's less than 1% of the instances.
I still think it's important to talk about because
no,
it does
of course,
occur.
but I want to make sure, just grant you. So let's say it wasn't a rape situation.
But why do we just go to the easy topic? I think.
Well, because
rape
it's 99.4% of
exactly.
all
But
instances.
what about the rape issue?
No, I agree. It should be illegal because a human life is a human life. Yes? And so let me just ask one final question. You agree it's a human life in there?
It starts human life, yes.
Yes. So shouldn't we give that human rights?
I don't know. I just think we need to know about.
This college student is completely stunned and can't keep up with Charlie Kirk. He's struggling to come up with quick responses and just keeps getting completely annihilated. It's not even like the questions are that complicated, but there's still no clear answer from him. Let's keep listening.
Okay.
It's
I'm not
okay.
here to
Go
win.
ahead.
I'm just here to hear an explanation. I just think it shouldn't just be so black and white.
Is murder black and white?
No.
If I were to put a gun up to Rob's head and pull the trigger, is
If
that
my
black and
grandparents went up to a Nazi and shot the Nazi in the back of the head in Nazi Germany, that's coming after their life. What's the
well, hold on a
difference?
second. Is an
What's the-
unborn baby in utero an equivalent to a Nazi?
No, I never said it was. I don't know why you're trying to make
no,
this jump to it.
no,
you
you-
just brought up you're bringing
you
a gun
just-
to his
No,
head.
I know. Yeah. So
I'm just saying that
this should be illegal. Yeah.
yeah.
But why should this be legal?
Are you taking a gun to the fetus in utero?
Well, they are taking. You know what happens in an abortion? They break the back of the baby. They put.
Is
put.
that the same with abortion pills?
Well, the abortion pill is actually even more graphic. It actually starves the baby of nutrients, and the baby is quivering in pain and trembling for days on end as the progesterone goes down to nothing, and then the baby is forcibly discharged over a toilet called a chemical abortion.
I'm sorry, which weeks are we like what?
Well,
how
it's
long
between 3 to 10 weeks. Chemical abortions are legal in all 50 states.
Right.
It's called the abortion pill, which is actually more dangerous for women than even surgical abortions. But I just want to be clear, though, is that should we have a different moral standard for abortion than we do for people outside of the womb?
It's a question I need to think about. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Because here's our position. Our position is that it's wrong to murder Rob now and also when Rob was 5 weeks in the womb.
Okay.
It's always wrong to murder Rob. You're welcome, Rob.
Thank you.
And by the
You
way,
would have missed
and
Bench Farmers and Happy Gilmore
let,
too.
let me tell you. Let me tell you why. Because universal human equality doesn't stop based on your size, your level of development, your environment, or your degree of dependency.
Yeah, it's just what about the women that want to perform an abortion at home or
That's even
wherever
worse. I mean,
yeah, but
so
it's still gonna occur. Why can't?
okay,
they just
no,
be
that's an
safe
interesting
while they do
question.
it?
If rape is illegal, yes,
Yes.
but rapes still occur. Should it still be illegal?
Yes.
So therefore, that is not the good argument. Just because things will still occur.
But why can't we provide them with a safe environment to perform?
Because there
these
is no
abortions?
safe abortion because it ends in murder.
For the woman.
Well, it's also
For the
not safe
person
for
carrying the baby.
It's
for
also
the
not safe for the
fetus.
woman either. Abortion
Whatever
is very
terminology
traumatic
you
for the
use.
individual. Women are bleeding out at record rates. Emergency room visits are up nearly 2,000% for a woman with the abortion pill. Let me ask you two just
I'm
more.
saying just say it's later. Like later on. Like why can't we?
We're gonna have to.
Well, no, it's okay. I just want to ask one morally defining issue,
Sure.
which maybe we can find common ground on. Okay? And this is not a. Let me ask you a simple question, then a more deeper one. A woman usually says, "I'm having a baby." Yes?
Okay.
Right. Why is it okay that we accept that one woman can say she's having a baby and another woman can say, clump of cells, I can terminate it? Why should morality be subjective in that? That it's just the person could decide what the being is.
I don't think that deeply about terminology being used to describe.
So it's not,
the
it's
fetus.
okay. It's not terminology. It's basic fundamental human morality. And let me
I
tell
don't think it is. No.
Okay, so if a mom says I want to murder my adult kids or baby kids, why not? It's her choice. She's larger, she's dependent. They're dependent on her.
Are you asking me a question?
Yeah. So if a mom has a 2-year-old, the 2-year-old's annoying, why can't she murder that 2-year-old?
It's against the law.
So shouldn't abortion also be against the law since it's illegal to murder a 2-year-old?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, final question. A
Sure.
woman finds out she's having a baby with Down syndrome. Should it be legal to abort that baby based on that information?
Yes, it should be illegal.
Oh, yes, it should be illegal?
It should be illegal.
Okay, good. We agree. A woman finds out she's having a boy, but she wants a girl.
I just don't know where we're going with all these like, hypothetical questions.
These
I'm
aren't
just, like,
hypotheticals.
confused.
Just so you know, in Iceland, it is the law to abort a baby if you find it has Down
Most
syndrome.
European or Eastern European countries are sent to insane asylums, and the parents never see them ever again.
Wait,
Like,
wait,
I'm just saying, like,
No, I'm
it's-
saying
it's
these
like
are
the
not
norm.
These
It's
are not
like the norm.
hypothetical. These are real situations. So our position is that a human life is a human life regardless of its size. Can you understand where we're coming from?
No, I totally get
Yeah.
where you're coming from.
We have over 1.5 million murders a year, and we call it healthcare.
All right, thank
Okay.
you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Can't argue.
Final. Are you a Christian, by the way?
No.
Okay, I can tell. Thank you very much.
Wow, Charlie Kirk absolutely annihilates this guy. Throughout the debate, Charlie keeps asking simple, straightforward questions about abortion, and the guy just can't seem to give a clear response. You can even tell at certain points that Charlie Kirk is genuinely confused by some of his answers. What do you guys think about this whole exchange? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my page for more content like this. Take care.